This is the follow-up part 2 video of the trim repair, and I have to say I am very, very impressed with the work that was done. You can see the end result is I went with a much darker brown color, and I think that it has a pretty good contrast, and I'm super impressed with all the work that they did in terms of sanding everything down and putting that elastomeric coating on as kind of like a primer. You know, there's a couple little spots that are still a little bit misaligned, but overall, I mean, I just feel like this is so much more solid than it was before. And it has a lot more integrity with water not being able to get in, especially down around the base. That's just super solid. A lot of these big gouges, you can see that you know, there's still a lot of the character of the wood, but that is sealed in there with several layers. So I have high confidence that that's going to really hold up over time. The big one that I was most concerned about was over here. And as you can see, the Rock Hard brand wood filler, I'm sure there's a better technical name for it, that stuff did the trick, and that is rock solid, as the name would imply. So, you know, where there was that big hole there before, they basically did several applications of that. Started with a pretty liquidy consistency, filled it in, let that dry, did several coats of that, then got it to that and textured it. And you know, the end result is that if you didn't know what it looked like before, you wouldn't assume anything different. You still have a lot of the character of the wood, just not a lot of that color variation that the natural wood would have. But overall, very impressed. And the gentleman's name who did this, again, Bill DeHaven in Tucson, Arizona. I'm sure you can find him via Google. And this is the project completed.